Shipping schedule, use of shipping schedule is in order to release NYP items, we usually use shipping schedule. Okay. Shipping schedule is nothing but it's a collection of release dates, expected arrival dates, scheduled arrival dates. Okay. While creating shipping schedule, we automatically system populates the arrival date, everything. Like based on the calculations, predefined calculations, system only populates the arrival dates. We have different type of shipping schedules. One is one day laydown, ODL, one day laydown, and new book, OST, on sale date, mass market, backlist, galley. These are the different shipping schedules that we have. One more thing, calendar. These are only we use only NYP items for this. Like in order to release NYP items, usually if we want to release any NYP items, we usually use 90 or 95 order types. By using order type 10, by using this shipping schedules, we'll get all the NYP items got released. Okay. And based on the few fields in item screen, based on those fields only these shipping type of shipping schedules was populated in the item screen. Like we have in the item screen we have OST indicator, affidavit indicator, non-standard flag, and shipping schedule type. Okay. OST indicator. In the item screen we have OST indicator, affidavit flag, non-standard flag, and shipping schedule type. Like if the OST indicator is checked as S in the item screen, then affidavit is also checked as S, and the non-standard is S, then the shipping schedule type OST indicator. We have also OST indicator. Also S, then the shipping schedule type was set as ODL. Like based on these fields, OST indicator, affidavit flag, non-standard flag, shipping schedule type was set for the items. Okay. Like if the OST indicator is Y, affidavit is Y, non-standard is N, then the shipping schedule type is set as OST.
So these predefined all this whatever? We have a document on that.
Yes.
I don't see it. Whatever I have.
It's after last year only what is new requirement.
This whole thing or?
Whole thing. OST. It's nothing but OST.
Other than that, shipping schedule as such.
Previously we have this shipping schedule. Only mass market and select that shipping schedule. That one. Second.
Schedule type.
Just select it. Previously we don't have a OST and mass market.
See, this is as per the FS what you sent, right? Order fulfillment, search for it. which has been captured following whatever
Shipping
shipping
will be
codes.
and then to check the resale and
Right?
When will be orders mean?
So OST
Regular order
was
means
established
release
in the
and
last year
new
itself.
order.
So that is missing.
When will be
There
process
is a new document, I'll share it.
Can you share the document? I don't think we have that.
Yes, yes.
What should I call it then? What should I remind it?
OST
document.
OST okay. Like if the OST indicator was N, affidavit Y, and the non-standard flag as Y, if the shipping schedule was set as a new book. Okay. Based on like a laydown is a special type of this one-day laydown. Laydown is a special type of shipping schedule which consists of release dates and scheduled arrival dates. Okay. And one more thing. Based on the based on the customer profile, HPG people created the delivery profiles. Like for if we have different customers, right? Bill-tos, nothing but bill-tos. Based on the customer profile, usually like they are retail customers, wholesale customers, national customers. Based on the customer types, HPG people categorize those customers as a different delivery profiles. They usually assign delivery profiles as we have 4 delivery profiles. AAA is nothing but early arrival. Okay, and next is double EA. It's a early arrival, and EA early arrival, and CRD customer request. Customer release date. Okay, based like if the OST indicator release date of any item, if we place an order, then the release date is the current date. We usually select the release date as current date. But if you want to create an order like for the release date as current date, then OST date should be release date plus 25 days. Release date plus 25 days. It won't allow previous 25 days create. It should be there is a time span of 25 days. More than 25 days also allow. And this OST was released. OST date have must released on like OST date should be a Tuesday. It's only a Tuesday. Okay.
So these plus 25th day should be, it's not like that?
Like for an item, OST date should be populated, and it should be populated. Like if we place an order, there is a span of there should be a span of 25 days.
Correct.
OST date should be future date to 25 days.
Okay. So Tuesday thing I didn't understand.
Tuesday, like they HPG people usually use that for testing purpose. We had an option of selecting any OST date, but HPG people usually select that, create that for only Tuesday.
Oh.
These process like from their end, these has to be done on only Tuesdays. This release process everything. And this based on this, we have a different delivery date. Like if a customer is assigned to this AAA delivery date, is nothing but it's equal to release date. Like highest priority customers, if any customers are treated as usually important customers, they assigned as a delivery profile. In the bill to screen, we assign this delivery profile as AAA. If we create an order with customer having this delivery profile, order got released, item got released on the same day. Okay, like if it is if he is having a AAA also released on the same day. Okay, if it is early arrival like an EA, then release date would be, I think, release date plus 7 days and release date plus 15 days. Okay? Like today, like 25th today, if we place an order with the 25 days future OST date, if we use a customer with having delivery profile AAA, order got released today itself. If we place an order with the CRD or EA, until unless we go, the 7 days will complete, the order status will be in soft allocated. Order got processed, but the release date is future to 7 days. Then when the 7 days, completion of 7 days, the order automatically, when the batch process run, order got automatically released.
For all these days, automatically it
Yes,
adds up
yes.
and puts the date there.
Yes, yes.
Right?
Yeah. In the screen, like when another release request screen is there, they're automatically populate. If we create any release request, automatically dates will be populated. Okay, those are already predefined. And we have a different dates like initial DO release date, initial backorder release date. These shipping schedules are meant for releasing only backorders. Backorders is nothing but NYP items. Backorder, okay. Is nothing but backorders. We have a initial BO release date. Is nothing but first release date. Initial BO release date is nothing but first release date. And we have a cleanup. Cleanup is nothing but second release date. Okay. And backlist. If you select any backlist, whatever the items, irrespective of delivery profiles, all got released on the same day. Okay. Is it okay?
Don't.
So that, can you repeat those three IBO things?
Initial BO release date. We have another screen called the release by shipping schedule screen. This is the shipping schedule screen where we create the shipping schedule. And after creating shipping schedule, we need to create a release request for that shipping schedule. Okay. In that release request screen, like few fields like IBO, initial BO release date, is nothing but the first release date, current release date. And cleanup date is nothing but second release date. Is the final backlist. Like if we select this backlist as the shipping schedule, release by shipping schedule type, then irrespective of the delivery profiles, all lines got released.
So
Okay.
if we set this thing, irrespective of this thing, they will be
If we
released.
select this backlist, it will be totally clear. Okay?
Final release
Yes.
date.
I'll show you.
జస్ట్ ఇట్లా అనేసిస్ట్ యువతల నుంచి అక్కడ కాదు
ఇక్కడ నుంచా?
ఈ మూల స్లోగా
మొత్తం స్పట్ అయిపోయాడు.
ఇంకో వదిలేసారా వదిలేసా
సరిపోతుందిలే.
చేతికి వచ్చారా
వదిలేసా Normally, why we have to process NYP or
Like if any new item got published by HPG people, if you want to buy that item, like they'll give on these days we'll deliver the books. Like they, like even though it's not yet published, then there is a, they automatically.
Okay,
say that
that's what that comes in the picture, 7 days, 15 days, that's
Mm.
what, after 7 days we
Yeah.
will release. Okay, for that purpose, that NYP status will be released.
Change it after this total process, the NYP item automatically changes to IP item.
Okay.
It's a kind of pre-order.
Like that only. Like if you had a chance of creating order by at the time of it's in NYP status itself, by using shipping schedules, the total was like there is a schedule arrival dates are there. And sure.
How many months per release? 3 months? How mu-
It will depends upon the CS, I think, right? There is any release for every 3 months, something, what do you mean to say,
I
right?
didn't get.
You have a release for one time, right? Basically production.
Every week, production, everything, it's what you got that.
Actually, what happens is, like currently in SIT, we are working on the release 10.8.15. Okay. In this current, they'll send a next day release defects, like a next week release defects. They send a mail. We got a mail from dev team, like a few next week release defects. Like in that attached document, we have around 20 or 20 defects. Then give any release numbers, all those things.
Okay.
In the next day, they're still working on the fix was not delivered.
Okay.
Okay, at that time, they'll send the release notes, like 10 dot. They won't put all the 20 defects in only one release.
Okay.
They categorized as 10.8.15, 10.8.15A, B, C. All
Okay.
this.
Okay.
20 defects they adjusted like that.
Okay.
Based on their requirement, we don't know.
Okay.
Later on, they'll send all the releases. Like we got a release notes, like one URL we got the release notes for 10.5.15 or something. At that time, by the end of Saturday, or we got all the releases. At that time, your Arif, whoever there in that, in order to get they'll send approval, deploy all the releases in SIT. By the time of we came to Monday, all the releases got deployed. Based on that releases, we categorize the defect. I'm dealing the order module. I'm assigning all the order defects to me and returns to Bimbi. We usually categorize all the defects and creating the sheet, release defect sheet, based on task made. Okay, we are working on the release defects. I'm working on any issue. If I got any problem, I just reopen that issue. Okay, and that is a part of 10.8.15A, which I reopened. Then I just assigned to dev team, reopen and assign. If dev team fixed fixed that defect, they assigned like a point release. They send a point release. Point release is nothing but only for reopen defects. They send like 10.8.15A.1. Okay.
That again gets deployed by somebody in on-site. That person will
No.
that directly gets into SIT.
Yes. That on-site deployment, like deployment takes like it's a maybe if DBA team are available, it takes a 15 to 20 minutes. If they are not available, they usually come by 12:30 or something. If we give approval on Monday morning, they give means a total half day is waste, right? That's the reason they usually that on-site people do that.
That's right.
Okay.
But those are for
Then if suppose if in the Monday you got 20 defects, and Tuesday you reopen 2 defects.
Okay.
In the same day you get the point release or the next
Based
day?
on the
When they
Again Tuesday, again you will reopen again 3 issues.
Okay,
And
then
again,
they will
next
give
week,
point release.
shortly they will complete in this 1 week only.
Yes, if not possible, like we'll reopen any issue on
Friday, yes,
evening.
yeah.
Like that has to be users, like there is a priority issue that has to be done that has to be moved to production by this weekend. Then dev team gave fix, but we are not available. At that time, that concerned user, whoever raised that request, will verify that issue and just move that to.
Do you get a time
But
to
more-
develop test cases within a week?
No, it's
No,
not a CR,
actually,
right? They are in
we
different
didn't. We had a release of like a 2 parts, defect and CR.
Yeah.
It may be a phase 3 CR or a normal CR. Phase 3 CRs, we got a list of phase 3 CRs previously. Maybe it's a part of, we got a CRs and both defects, I have already said.
Got
Maybe
it.
it's a part of CR or a phase 3 issue.
So right now we got a list of phase 4 CRs.
Okay.
What is normal CR for you? Is it
Normal
phase 3 CR
CR
or normal CR?
Phase 3 CRs is nothing but
List.
like
Already planned.
yeah, planned.
What is
So-
Normal CRs
How
means
long
if
it-
user want like this screen.
Hmm.
Actually, I have told you this on OST, right? Previously, if OST, any item is a part of OST, process release request. That means release request is already processed. User not able to change that OST indicator. By today only we got a request CR, like user is able to change that. That is the CR, like
This
user.
is something which is not planned
Yeah.
as per the requirement,
Yes,
as
yes.
per the criticality, something
Yes,
this
yes.
is do it now. So those are
Yeah.
unplanned CRs.
Unplanned CRs.
So,
We usually write test cases for
For planned
all planned one.
okay, got it. So for phase 3, how long it is? Whole
4 months is
4 months what
Yeah.
Shiva told. And what about if anybody, so notice you, Bindu and Krupal is working, right?
Krupal,
So if anybody takes leave on the whole week,
Okay.
then how, who will share
Actually,
the
we
work?
have a cross training. Previously, we have cross training.
Okay.
Like I'm a bit aware of Bindu's returns,
Okay.
Krupal's AR. I'm
So-
not completely much like we were aware
So you
of that.
three people will share the work only? So
Yeah,
everybody will come
we'll
together.
share that.
So if 3 of them will want to take the leave then? Will not possible.
We have
Because some festivals will be
For,
there.
for week wise, how many things should go into production? When is it decided?
in like a Monday itself, before Friday
Previous.
itself.
Okay. So that time don't they talk? Okay, next week these 3 many out of 3, 4, 2 are on leave.
Every
so-
Thursday we got that mail from dev team.
Right.
These are the next week defects.
Okay.
And that defect was meeting on Thursday itself with
Okay.
Aaron.
Okay.
Okay, Aaron is the person who take care of all that. He is the one who knows all the modules. Okay, he takes that one issue, first issue, and he discussed with that dev team. And he asked us, like from the past 3 months, 2 months, we are also attending that meeting. He used like a order, if it comes to order. He just, there is a discussion between developer and Aaron. We are also in the part of. If we have any doubt, we just ask at that time only. So it's easy for the next week. So based on
No,
that
my thing is
conversation-
fine. Like, don't you do? I mean, next week, who communicates that next week the whole team is not there? Only few are there, so we may not be able to finish all this. When is it? In that meeting, it's decided how many will take up for the next week.
No, no.
It just comes to you saying
Yeah.
that okay, these are the ones you need to finish.
Yes.
So is there?
If there is any concern, like maybe due to late fixed by dev team, they usually like for one issue or two issue. Mostly it's not happens from our side. For one issue or two issue, we have a concern.
So you have enough, maybe people will stretch, or otherwise you will work for 8 hours and you will have that much of work you'll have it.
No, actually based on the defects. If the defects are done,
Okay. So is there any way that you worked on Saturdays and Sundays?
no.
Till now?
Previously, like before it goes to production, they
Okay.
usually come by 7 or something.
Okay.
They stretch.
Okay. So after production goes into maintenance, you don't have work to never worked
Okay,
on
and
Saturdays.
based on the issues, based on the CRs.
Okay.
If like if the CR is like small changes means okay. If it is like a total screen changes means we need to validate all the each and everything, and whatever like we have a different small fields, like if we click on this, it has to be navigate to another screen.
Okay.
So we need to do regression in that case.
So every Friday you'll be finishing your testing for that
Yes.
previous week,
Yes,
right?
yes. Most probably like by Thursday itself, we completed all the issues. If it is any like any problem or thing. In that call, Aaron, like there is a discussion. If we reopen on Friday, means dev team has no time,
To
right?
fix it, right, okay.
So again, we need to complete it by Thursday end of today.
Yes, most probably we complete like we usually do on Friday also.
Okay.
That call
mostly-
is for discussing if any
Next
existing
week.
issue for the immediate next build or release and plus one
Next
which is
week.
coming for the next week also,
Yes.
right?
Like
So anytime it happened that they decided 10 items to be released in the next one and then you guys were not able to complete or something like that?
no, there's a consent for one or two issues, not the total
Not
thing.
that.
So they will not
Most
give.
probably, if someone on leave by call or anything, we just someone
Inform.
guide.
Oh,
Like
the other
someone
person
if-
can take it.
Yes.
Oh,
Okay.
every week.
No, week is fine. My concern is about the multiple builds which is coming as point release they're saying.
Yeah,
right?
No, the
sure.
point release is nothing but like all the defects which are for planned for next release only got on Thursday itself. And Thursday we had a call with everything. Like if you have really any concern, you just ask. You just contact with.
No, that is what we concern is if that point fix can affect any other
Can
one.
break other
Then,
functionality.
No, sometimes like very rare cases.
So did you got any chance like that? Is it that point
Like
fix
if-
without because of point fix we got an issue and other?
Yeah, sometimes like if the fix related to order screen, sometimes order creation is not possible.
Okay.
We
Then what?
fix all that.
So who
And
is
we just raised another issue, and
Okay.
like we just raised another
No,
issue.
that was found in the next bill, next coming bill, not this.
No, and then like if the develop team gave any release, this see this 10.8.13.a.2.
Okay.
This is the last before last week's issue,
Okay.
which was reopened by user itself. User was not satisfied with the fix that has given by dev team.
Okay.
Today we got another release.
So Santoshi, 13A was the one which was given to SIT by the developers, is that correct?
Yes.
13A,
For the
right?
week, right?
After that there were 2 point releases, right?
No, yes, 13A.1. Actually, I have reopened the 13A.1 and then the next user reopened, user won't accept that. Like she was not satisfied with that.
Okay.
At that time, she opened that. Today only they gave this.
So this fix
point
is
release.
in point 2 now.
Yeah.
13 is for 1 week, right?
That
Next
is
week might be
currently
14.
Yes, 14, 10.8.1.
8.4.
If that is for the 13A, B, when will it become B, 13B?
No, actually, like.
Sorry, too many questions, but just
No.
curious.
But actually, I will show you. Like in this release, they like Thursday they send us like we have 20 issues. Okay, then give any like in these 20 issues, it's from this release or that release. Okay, after they'll send a release based on the fix they have given. They assign like 10.8.15 assigned to 4 issues, 4 defects and 4 CRs.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
and 10.8.15 A and 10.8.15 B and so on, C, D, everything.
Okay.
In this 20, they categorized as 4. In this CR, 4 defects and 4 CRs. This release notes consist of 4 CRs and 4 defects, and this consists of 1 defect and 1 CR. Total 8 plus 9, 10, and remaining. Okay.
So this, from what I understand, this is only an email to
Yes.
the test team,
Yes.
right? Saying
Like-
that okay, this will have this many, this will have this many, this
We
will have
got a
this many.
release notes, like we got a one URL. They send like a release notes for 10.8.
Can you share that URL with us? Release
No,
notes.
actually, release notes one URL we can't access.
That is from the TCS people?
Yes.
Okay. Got it. Okay.
Then
If we click on that URL, we got only one paper, one
Right.
page.
One page with all this information?
Yes, with all the information,
Okay.
with all the defects,
Okay.
defects and CRs.
Right.
Okay. For this 15.8, there is another paper. Nothing relates to 15 and 15A.
Okay.
This 15A consists of 2 issues.
Hmm.
It may be defect, only defect,
Hmm.
or combination of defect and CRs.
Right.
Based on this, if we reopen, if based on this, we'll categorize the defects. Okay.
So if you find any defect within this thing, tell me one thing. When you get a bill in SIT, you'll be getting all this 15, 15A, 15B, 15A, 15C.
Yeah.
That's confusion. There's different sets of.
No,
See,
I
I
think
think
nothing
I thought at least,
confusion. There's no confusion. Like.
So on Friday, on every Friday, these 5 bills you'll be getting now.
No, actually, we got we got a mail today, Thursday. We got a mail from dev team. These are the next week release defects.
Correct.
In the form of Excel sheet.
Right.
Okay. Like user, whoever the reporter user, everything was mentioned, including the defects. Okay, total defects. Okay, and based on the dev team worked. These defects was raised by users.
Right.
Concerned dev teams working on this, like dev people working on these defects based on their convenience. If these are the fixes were done, they just send a point release. Okay, 4 defects was fixed. Okay, they send a release and by placing the 4 defects in the release of 10.8.15. Okay, and the next 2 was done. They send a release like a 10.8.15.15A. These are in the part of current release. Monday only we got all the releases. Okay, is nothing but the total defects. Total defects was categorized as different releases.
So if you.
So 15 will have 15A plus 15B plus 15C plus whatever, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
So-
this is the release number.
Right.
Okay.
So why is tested bothered about whether it's A, B or C or D, right?
No, we don't bother. We just look into this defects in this release. We never bother about what is the name of this release. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, we don't have any any problem with this release
So
number.
ABCD is nothing but the developers have kind of
they
devised
only
it so that they can
categorize.
kind of
Yes,
consolidate defects and then
Yes,
they are
yes.
telling. They actually need not tell you, right? Which
Yeah.
one is having A, what is
Yes,
there in
yes.
A, what is there in B and all
No,
that
no.
stuff. Not
No,
required,
no.
right?
Like if I am working on this 15.
Then how is it 13A? Then ideally it should just be 13.1, 13.2, right? Why is it 13A.2?
No, actually.
Because they made a reopen defects on 13A, right? That's why it's.
15, 20 minutes.
We'll not leave her. We'll not leave her.
Just see that actually that is a release of same thing, 10.8.13 release plus last week defect 10.8.13 A. Like this only we got that release. Okay. Okay. At that time we
As per the
have
email communication.
yes. In this release we got one issue like a Phoenix 10133. Okay, we got a defect in this release. Actually, when I verified this defect, I reopened this defect. Okay, in the same week itself, we got a point release 10.8.13A.1. They again fixed this Phoenix 10133 issue and they give another point release with a new fix. Okay, and after that, I just UAT and make this assigned to user. User added one more new requirement in this, and dev team again give a fix like a 10.8.13A.2, and today morning morning only this was deployed. That's the reason it is 10.8.13A.2. Clear?
Clear, but they have complicated it just like that. Those versionings are not required. actually.
It's
But
not
for us,
that no need of
whether we test the CRs defects or whether there are any defects on that, they resolve by deploying a new code. That's all. I don't need to bother.
no
about this
need
one.
of
See, this is
bothering
actually
with
for
center.
developer team.
Yes,
ABCD,
yeah.
it is like, but when you log a bug, do you say it is 13AB? No, right?
No, you
Okay,
just
so when it gets assigned to a developer, they decide whether it's A build, B build, C or D. So
Ah.
that who is the developer who has to
Yeah.
work on it, it is for them actually.
you just
It is kind of-
concern about the issues in that release. No need of this
Interesting.
point.
So we got the 31, right? So they will divide for every week, so many of CRs, I think they will divide like
Usually we got a 4 phase 3 CRs in every release.
that. Okay.
They told me that for every week dev team told before phase 3 started, dev team categorized as for every week we usually deliver 4 CRs. 4 phase 3
In
CRs.
phase 3.
So
Yeah.
CRs plus
Maybe
defects will
maybe
happen at
4.
least one release every week.
It
Right?
may be 4, not exceeds 4.
Okay.
Maybe 2, it may be 3.
Along with the projects,
Yeah.
CRs, temporary, I mean,
along
CRs
with
plus
the-
defects.
Defects.
these defects are the CRs, right?
No,
No.
Like if you are
Some
doing any
defects get converted into CRs, but it will come as form of CRs only. But other than that, whatever is defect, which is not converted into CR, that will be like defects. Okay, Santoshi, thank you so much.
Arik might be happy with more.
We need to make him understand. Yeah.
We'll give this.
He was confused. What is ABC?
You understood our expectations.
Maybe he already knows. Fine. So coming back to
like
schedule, right?
yes.
Okay.
This is the delivery profile. This is build to screen. If you want
To look for the customer types? What is
no
that?
no. If HPG people want to categorize any account by giving this delivery profile as AAA,
Yeah, that's what customer types,
Mm.
right?
customer types, it's not customer, delivery profiles.
Delivery profiles.
Like,
I think,
If
yeah, right.
just if like 1010.
Looks like that remote Sanuka problem is solved. This guy replied, Puneet, you should be able to ping 10.186.72.8. I tried, it is pinging. You can try with others. Let me try VNC.
Do you have list of test data for the different list of account numbers, test data?
No. If you want to test, like if you want to use any account, you just create a delivery profile as AAA. As a tester, we have every access to every screen, every field, network out.
Down, system is down. Off she's on you, sorry. ఎప్పుడు పోతుందో పోతుంది
Close it and open it.
Network.
మీకు వేరే ఫైల్స్ అసైన్ చేస్తారా మీకు వేరే ఫైల్స్ చేస్తారా ఆల్ సేమ్ ఫైల్
ఇదే
అంటే లైక్ అదర్ దాన్ హెచ్పిసి మీకు ఇంకా వేరే ఫైల్స్
పీటీ అవేనా
అవి కాకుండా బయట ఫైల్స్ అదర్ దాన్ హెచ్పి కాకుండా
హెచ్పిజి కాకుండా ఈ కంపెనీలో ఏమైనా వర్క్ చేశారా? లేదు, ఫస్ట్ ఇదే అండ్ ఇదే ప్రాజెక్ట్ ఇదే అప్పటి నుంచి 2 years నుంచి ఇందులో.
పడుతుంది అంటుండదాను 5 అవుతుంది కదా. సో నెక్స్ట్ మీకు ఏమైనా
అదా ఇది అయిపోతుంది, వేరేది ఏమైనా వచ్చిందని. అంటే ఈ వీళ్ళు వదిలిన తర్వాత వేరే చేస్తారన్నమాట.
ఎట్లా ఉందండి హ్యాపీగా చేస్తుంది అంత ఈజీ ప్రాజెక్ట్ దొరకడం ఈజీ అని
తెలియదండి ఇంకా. అంటే ఇప్పుడు మేబీ ఇప్పుడు ఓకే అనుకుంటా. అంటే వస్తున్నాయని చెప్తారు కదా, మరి అది ఎంతవరకు
పైప్ లైన్ పైప్ లైన్
వచ్చే
ఎప్పుడు లీక్ అవుతుంది.
అక్కడ ఇస్తున్నారు పాస్వర్డ్ I think password కూడా అక్కడ ఇచ్చినారు అప్లాట్స్ ఎంతమంది స్ట్రెంత్ సరే
అప్పుడు
World wide 2000 కదా.
అప్పట్లో ఒక 2000 ఉండేవారు, మరి ఇప్పుడు ఇంకొంచెం తగ్గినట్టున్నారు. సిఎస్సి వచ్చిన తర్వాత వాళ్ళని వీళ్ళని మర్చ్ చేశారు కదా. సో పర్టికులర్ యాప్లాట్స్ అండి, సిఎస్సి వాళ్ళు ఇక్కడ ప్రాజెక్ట్స్ ఉంటే ఇక్కడికి వచ్చారు, ఇక్కడ వాళ్ళని అటు చెన్నై, బెంగళూరు షిఫ్ట్ చేశారు. ఇంతకుముందు అయితే 2000 వరకు ఉండేవారు అండ్ యూఎస్ ఇక్కడ కలిపి. డబ్బులు వస్తున్నాయండి, డబ్బులు వస్తున్నాయి.
ఇంకో కంపెనీ పెట్టుకుంటాడు
ఆల్రెడీ అప్పటికే ఇక్కడ మంచి పొజిషన్ ఇచ్చారు. అండ్ అంటే లైక్ సిఎస్సిలో జీటీఎస్ హెడ్, అంటే జీటీఎస్ ఈజ్ నథింగ్ బట్ గ్లోబల్ టెస్టింగ్ సర్వీసెస్ యాప్ ల్యాబ్స్ని
ఇండియాకి
మొత్తం టెస్టింగ్, ఆ సిఎస్సి టెస్టింగ్ అని అందరి టెస్టింగ్ని కలిపేసి జీటీఎస్ అని పెట్టి దానికి హెడ్ని చేశారు. గోల్డ్ డబ్బులు వచ్చి హెడ్ని చేశారు, డబ్బులు వచ్చి శశిరెడ్డి. సో వాళ్ళ సిస్టర్ సిస్టర్ ఎవరో కంపెనీ వాల్యూ ల్యాబ్స్, శశిరెడ్డి వాళ్ళ సిస్టర్ సంథింగ్ బ్లడ్ రిలేషన్ ఉంది.
అప్పుడు యాప్ ల్యాబ్స్ తీసుకోవాలంటే వాల్యూ ల్యాబ్స్ అనుకోవచ్చు, యాప్ ల్యాబ్స్ తీసుకోవాలి, యాప్ ల్యాబ్స్ అనుకుని వాల్యూ ల్యాబ్స్ తీసుకోవాలి. రిస్ట్రిక్షన్ హెచ్ఆర్ నుంచి.
టెస్టింగ్ పైన
చాలా
Got offer in Netflix, any consultancy?
Mindcure.
Mindful.
There is a one institute called Talent Sprint. At that
Talent
time,
Spirit
even though I joined in the Talent Sprint only, I missed the job opportunity in app labs.
So
There is only one round in app labs. That is HR directly.
అప్పట్లో
Applying 2009. 2010.
ఇప్పుడు పోతే వేలం
ఇప్పుడు తీసుకోవట్లేదు.
టెస్టింగ్ మల్టిపుల్ ఇంతకుముందు టెస్టింగ్
At that time, the recruiter was at 70 people at a time. 70. It's like a go down.
హేమ వీరంతా టాలెంట్ స్పిరిట్ వాళ్ళు.
Actually, I thought of asking her this.
ఎందుకని చూసావు అమ్మాయి?
అప్పుడు ఇలానే ఉందా? అప్పుడు ఇలానే ఉందా?
కానీ ఐడియా లేదు, ఫేస్ కట్ అయితే ఎక్కడనో స్ట్రైక్ అవుతుంది అన్నట్టు. ఎందుకు ఇలా అడగడం? If we change any account parameters, does it affect to your testing?
Like
Yesterday we changed one account credit limit to P.
oh yeah,
So-
at that time if we use that account, our orders
Actually,
got
we-
performa.
We created some test data for different kinds of orders.
Okay.
Performa
For pro forma account,
Change.
account credit limit should
Order
Charge only.
Charge only order.
or type 40, 60, 90 or you have done that.
Then what about the status of order after the batches?
Actually, we have to verify that one. We verified the regular one. It become it went to release.
Okay.
That's
But cancelled one did not get
Actually, we
cancelled.
set an order to go to the cancel, but
Okay.
it went to small pack. We
Okay.
made it override through
Okay.
checkbox. It went to account hold, specific hold.
credit to hold.
Credit one, credit
No, no,
one.
account specific hold.
Maybe that account in the part of account specific.
So we need to remove that by overriding it,
Okay.
and then it
No,
should
no,
go
no.
to credit hold.
It went to credit hold.
Great one, great one. Great one.
No, in order history, right?
అకౌంట్ హోల్డ్కి వెళ్ళింది, బట్ నేను రీజన్లో చూస్తే అకౌంట్ హోల్డ్ ఉంది. మనం ఓవరైడ్ చేద్దాము, లేకపోతే విల్ టేక్ హెల్ప్.
So you want to mail us to you whenever we change anything for particular account, change the account. Restart.
System will start, huh?
Say this is first.
రికార్డ్స్
ఏం చెప్పలేదు అనుకుంటా ఇంకా.
సరే.
ఏం చెప్పలేదు కదా ఇంకా.
యాక్చువల్లీ దట్ హాబీస్ గురించి మాట్లాడుకున్నాం కదా.
RE for you.